Go live. All right, I think we are live. All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to another Power Rangers Ancient Charge stream. I am the Ancient Charge GM, Ryamo here. Everyone, please introduce yourself. Let's start with Ozzy.
Hi, I'm JP playing Ozzy Malone, the Ancient Charge Orange Ranger.
I am Death playing James Keith for Ancient Charge Blue Ranger.
I'm Nick, playing Alder Dean, Ancient Charge Green Ranger.
And I am Rabo. I'm playing Ancient Charge White Artemis.
Alrighty, everyone. That's how we left off. Our Rangers went and gained their Zords after a considerable amount of training and self-searching on another Earth. And now they are back in Reefside. A little bit of time has passed since the Megazord fight and the appearance of a giant version of our favorite tentacle octopus flower man pollinator, and who tried to self-destruct at the end of that fight. But our Rangers, with their awesome know-how, quick thinking skills, managed to end the threat before it became a big disaster.
Are we just coming back from that, or are we time skipping?
We're going to be time skipping a little bit. It has been a bit since our last session.
Okay, cool.
All right. And afterwards, the team, all of you, went to go meet up with Tommy and basically explained a bit things, introducing Artemis formally to everyone.
Excellent.
And after that, things have been pretty quiet in Reefside, besides you going and reporting back to the Ancient Charge Command Center for some training with Tommy, talking with Ethan about what you all saw and experienced in the Morphin Grid. And we pick up about a week. No, let's go 2 weeks or so after the big fight. And Ozzy, James, Alder, Reefside is still recovering from the fight. It seems like, well, you were having your Megazord fight with Artemis. There were another group of baddies running havoc around town, and there was some property damage as a result. But Haley's Cyber Cafe, now one of the biggest entertainment franchises in Reefside, has basically stepped up to donate a decent donation of proceedings to help Reefside recover, especially after the city hall got smashed. That was fun. And your classes, right now, you're in Dr. Earl's class, you're basically being sent on a dinosaur hunt on Reefside Beach. Dr. Earl scheduled everything. But also at the same time, the city's holding a sort of a celebration, in honor of the successful Ancient Charge Rangers in their fight against the evil giant pollinator and Artemis. Spearheading this is Haley Cyber Cafe, so like one of the caterers there. So you're also being sent there as well to sort of help out.
Sick.
And we are going to start off with Ozzy, James, Alder.
Yeah, I look at the group and I go, hey, at least this dinosaur hunt is, on a beach.
No more mud, just sand.
No more mud, no more getting thrown in bushes, no more, falling in water.
I mean, it is a beach. You could still fall in water.
Yeah.
Yes, but at least now it's a lot more calming and relaxing atmosphere comparatively to what was happening before.
That's fair.
Yeah, you three, this is like a big field trip for your class, and so you've been exempt for all your classes besides this one for the rest of the day. And you know, as y'all three of you all like step off the bus, you know, you have all your gear on you, maybe your swimming stuff if you want to go swimming. Doctor O, you know, he has on his like his beige little like you know hat, you know, ready to block out the sun. He has his like binoculars on his neck. He goes, "All right, everyone. Today's the start of the field trip. We're just gonna go over some stuff. Over in the parking lot. We're going on on a dinosaur hunt."
Are the three people who were with us the first time here? Cindy and I can't remember the
Winston
others'
and
names.
Christopher.
Yes.
Yes, they're there too. They're currently like one of the last people to get off the bus. Looks like they're squabbling over like the giant camera set they have carrying around with them.
You guys need help with that?
Oh no. Christopher responds. Well, we're just having some trouble. I think I might have forgotten the stand back at the classroom. And he says this, and Cindy goes, "Oh my gosh, not again! How many times?" Don't worry, I'm sure there are other news people here. Maybe we can ask them to borrow. Well, they're our competition. Maybe they won't see it that way.
Ozzy just laughs a little bit.
Hey, I mean, at least he didn't forget like the camera this time, right?
That's true. He did bring the camera this time.
That is true.
Think about all the experimental shots you can get holding the camera, Christopher.
You're right. We can do guerrilla style footage. Why did I think of that? Because it's nauseating. Well, I just got to keep it stable.
I look at Alder and Ozzy. I go, he's definitely gonna fall in the ocean with that camera, isn't he?
Don't jinx him.
You gotta have faith.
Yeah. As George Michael once said.
Yeah, as you're all basically getting ready and assembling, Artemis, as part of your job here, you're basically helping keep watch. You were partly responsible for setting up the initial like booth or booths. There are several, and after that, you were basically told there were a group of college students coming over from Roofside Technical Institute, and you're gonna be assigned as one of the group's guide. And you've basically been, you know, along with your coworkers, and you sort of sit out towards the parking lot. And you talked to Dr. O before this, and he says you might as well have the group of you all together just in case something goes wrong. Hopefully not, but good team building experience. And so your coworkers went on ahead of you, and you sort of come in, a bit behind, and you see Dr. O, in his khakis, and then you see the rest of the group, along with which you assume to be also with some of their college friends. You see one of them, you know Cindy and them, and they're all like sort of talking about a camera as you walk up.
Dr. Oliver, snazzy dressed as always.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I make sure that I'm not going to overheat on a bright day like this.
Of course. Gentlemen and ladies,
Hey, Artemis.
Oh, hey, sup, Artemis.
how is everyone today?
Better since we're on a beach.
Well, shall we get going?
Do it.
See why not?
No time like the present.
And with that, Artemis, you begin leading your group sort of down this winding path to the beach, and everyone, as you're walking along, you see set up on the beach, sort of next to where the sidewalk is, or tons of booths with like lots of different like brand names on it, company names. You see several belong to Haley's Cyber Cafe. There's like a grill pit, off to the side. There's several grill pits that offer different types of cooking and meats, stuff like that. Even Haley's Cyber Cafe has that. Artemis, you're not responsible for the meats. But everyone, as you sort of walk down, you could smell they've begun cooking, right? Getting ready for lunch and all of that. And there's some booths open that offer some breakfast. It's like eight in the morning, and you can see that a lot of beachgoers are setting up, their little the little parasols, claiming a spot on the beach on the sand, for them, and you can see surfers getting ready. It's slowly beginning to bustle with activity.
Ozzy's stomach growls as they walk past all the food.
I don't know. Can you go back to regular meat after you've had dinosaur, Ozzy?
I don't. That's a good question, Alvin. That's a good question.
I mean, a lot of it tasted much like the animal counterparts here, so. Huh? And plus, aren't like T-Rexes like just giant chickens?
I think so.
I'm sure you could ask Artemis later. I bet they know someone who'd have opinions.
No, yeah, I'm not hungry right now. It just smells.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, you can also see as you continue down to sort of like the group down to the little spot where Dr. Joe's going to explain to everyone uh, basically what you're going to be doing in this dinosaur hunt. You see some sections cordoned off for, Reefside students, and you see there are like dinosaur bones and stuff there. Not only that, you see different booths with like a dinosaur theme, like, oh, buy your trinkets here and stuff like that.
Think we can get away with it?
What?
I point to the booth that's selling like fake dinosaur bones, and I'm like,
Maybe, but like we are all supposed to technically at least do this part first.
yeah, I know. I'm just messing with.
And I'm being led down to the little like circle meeting area by Artemis. The other groups sort of like get together, other students of your class, and then Dr. O appears and he goes, all right, everyone. All right, I got some basic instructions, and he has like a stack of papers. Well, not really a stack, but he has a couple papers. So he's just handing them out to each group leader. Who wants to be the group leader of your group?
Obviously, SV Aussie.
And he
I was
hands
like, okay, this didn't go too well last time, but all right.
yeah, he hands you the paper, and you see it's like a checklist for things you're supposed to be looking. Your group 13.
Mhm.
And after he hands it out, he
Boy,
sets.
what a lucky number.
Yeah, what a lucky number. He sets back a bit. Okay, everyone, you got your checklist of what you need to find. So here are the rules. We have the entire day here up into evening. So dinner time is when the dinosaur hunt is finished. Everyone, when you get back, we're gonna tally up how much you found on your checklist. He says you don't have to do them in any particular order. Not all of them are collecting dinosaur bones. He says some of them have a section for you to fill out on what you're going to be finding out around here. It's like a dinosaur bone hunt, sort of a beach hunt, treasure hunt. We organized this with the city. Thought it might be a fun way besides just the usual finding dinosaur bones, right?
Yeah.
I love scavenger hunts.
Yeah, if you want a snack, we have some designated spots. If you get hungry, uh, dinner is free. Everything else before that isn't. He goes, so hopefully you bought enough money for today. And if you see anything out of the ordinary, please report it to the nearest lifeguard. He goes, and if it's anything really dangerous, run away. And then call the services needed. He goes, all right, just making sure. We had a big attack 2 weeks ago. Don't want it to happen again.
Yes, sir.
That sounds like a good idea.
All right, everyone, you're pretty much free to do whatever you want. Don't leave the beach unless you tell me that you have a pressing matter. He goes, make sure everyone's accounted for. Someone goes missing, look for them and then report back to me. And then we freak out. Got it?
Got it.
All right. Don't make any trouble. Keep your nose clean. Have fun.
Yeah.
Do my best.
Yeah. But I head towards Ozzy and I go, so should we try to finish this list as fast as possible so even know we can do beach things?
I mean, yeah, let's just try and have fun with it. I like gather the group around and I like start looking at the list, what's on it.
Yeah, so on it are some basic like find a billboard that has this on it, and it shows like an image and it looks like a T-Rex's footprint, and write down what the billboard is called. Then there's things like go walk along the beach's edge and make sure you find this, and it's like some sort of like prehistoric like water-based dinosaur like print. And it's like some of that. Then there's stuff like go out and check out the Reefside Beaches tiki hut. Bring back a souvenir from it. Then there's stuff like go play volleyball with the Reefside sponsored T-Rex. There's like this like black and white, poorly like cropped image of this dude or person in a mascot outfit. Looks like it's way too hot, and it's gonna be hotter. This guy is gonna be on the beach with it.
Seems like a bad idea. Let's see.
They should have at least have us put on costumes too. That poor guy's gonna overheat trying to play that many people.
That
Yeah,
means we
the-
gotta get to him first.
Yeah, the tasks range from like super simple to like the most like more like involved. Like solve a puzzle at the Reefside barbecue Hawaiian barbecue cafe. And like it's like look for your map. And everyone, you were given a map. Artemis, you were given a map to basically help everyone walk around the beach with all the setups. So you got that.
Yeah, tour guide duty.
Right, what do we
To
want to
your
do
left.
first?
To your
I
left,
wanna
Christy.
I want to try to find that billboard. That one might be the toughest to find, I think. Not toughest, but like longest walk.
Cindy, do you know where that billboard is with the dinosaur print?
Cindy just looks up. If it's where I think it is, I think I know where it is, but I bet you they probably moved it.
Ah, of course they would.
I'm sure Artemis here knows, but of course, Artemis, you're not supposed to tell us exactly where it is because that would make it too easy.
Yeah,
Do you know where it is, Artemis?
maybe.
Come on, Artemis.
That's not how the game is played now, is it?
James, I bet if you challenge her and win, she'll tell you.
I just look at Ozzy and Alder.
Let's look around. Let's try and find it.
You're the boss.
I suggest maybe like looking around like the like closer to like the roads and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Maybe further up the beach and then start walking along that, try to find the billboard.
All right, everyone. We're gonna do a group check for perception, or alertness. If you have a specialization in perception, you can roll a specialization. Artemis, you don't have to help them if you don't want to. If you do help them, it will be I think that's an upshift or an edge. I think in this case it would be an edge. You wanted to help them because you were given a brief tour of the place, so you know where everything is. If you want to help them that way. Or you can help them slightly, but just give them an upshift if you want, or not help them at all. It is their job to find this.
I think we'll play the you're getting hotter, you're getting older, you're getting hotter, so they can get an upshift.
All right.
So does she roll? So does Artemis roll with an upshift or?
No, all of you
no,
are rolling
you
with an
guys do.
upshift. Yeah.
I don't roll at all.
Oh, Ozzy, we're almost in sync again.
Oh, great. I'm gonna get the one. Oh, that was close though.
You had to say it, Deathbringer. You had to say it. It takes you some time, especially with Artemis going. You're getting colder, you're getting hotter, so you sort of like walk along like the length of the beach looking for this billboard, and you eventually arrive to part of the beach where you do see it. Ozzy, you're the one. Ozzy, you're in the group who doesn't know where it is. You're the first to spot it, and you see the billboard is sort of slanted. It looks like it has a chunk out of it bitten out by like a dinosaur. It has the print, and it says like on the front in like text is George Glenn's T-Rexecue. Come over at, and it has the the little directions of where he's located in Reefside, and then like tacked onto it in like cardboard that's not really finished painting is also come see us at our branch on the beach.
Rexecue.
Yeah.
Look at that. The leader found what he was looking for.
Yeah, good job.
I write.
It's like my head's in the sand.
I write down what it says. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Mhm.
you guys want to go play some volleyball?
With the mascot guy?
Yeah. Get out of the way.
Sure. Yeah, he's gonna be probably really tired near the end of it, so we probably want to finish this quicker.
You're in charge. It's not me that's leading. I don't think that would be something that I would be comfortable doing.
Something tells me you'd be good at it.
What?
Would you?
I had to.
Bones. Yeah, so we start looking for the volleyball guy.
Yeah, it's not hard. You see there are several volleyball courts sort of set up, and you see this one corner where it says reserved for Reefside students, and you see this T-Rex costume looking dude like in the shade corner of like two like fans blowing on him, just sitting down in full costume.
Please tell me they have like some type of cold liquid pumping through that suit.
Is it like one of those blow up outfits? T-Rex.
Yeah, it's like the really like floppy looking one. Yeah.
Oh, glorious.
I guess I walk up and I'm like, "Hey, can I challenge you to a volleyball game?"
The T-Rex like turns his head and his floppy like head like swings back and forth, and he goes, you hear a guy go, "Oh, wait, already? Okay, yeah, let me just get up." And it's like a terrible like $10, $20 costume you get at like get off like just buy off off the floor of like your costume mart or whatever. And he gets up, everything's all floppy. He's like, "Okay, let's do this. Uh, if you win, you get a special prize. If you lose, you still get a prize. How great is that?"
All right, let's do it.
All right, so how many are taking me on?
Shouldn't it be 1-on-1 as I look at Ozzy?
I know, are you some secret professional volleyball player, Mr. Dinosaur Man?
Yeah. They call me the Great T-Rex.
How about you and Alder face off against the Great T-Rex then?
I'm down.
All right, James, but that means you have to go get us the smoothies.
Deal.
Artemis grabs popcorn.
There's a
Just
popcorn
summons it
vendor
from the
nearby.
ether.
There's a popcorn vendor nearby. Yeah. All right, you guys. I want you to roll me either might or finesse. And you got specialization in volleyball. You can roll that too. Specialization.
Yes, because if you were prepared to play volleyball and specialized in it,
Maybe your weapon is a volleyball.
Uh-oh.
I mean, it's still a 12.
I rolled worse.
Oh shit.
All right. James, you go off to go get some smoothies at another nearby stand in Artemis. There's a popcorn dude nearby, so you get some popcorn you've been watching, and it's kind of sad. So Ozzy, Alder, you're doing okay. You're going through the motions. Volleyball isn't your preferred sport. Maybe it is, but you're fighting. You're playing against a dude in like a flabby like T-Rex costume, and this guy, like, he's like hitting the ball back. He's like serving it, and the more you play, the more he kind of slows down, and then he just like collapses on the ground. And the ball just like goes and hits the ground, and you guys win. And you
I
hear
run
the
over immediately.
you hear the judge go, "Reefside students win."
I'm running over and I'm like, "You okay, man?"
I need a fan.
I'm like taking like the head of the costume off and I'm like fanning him off and grabbing him water.
Yeah, I mean he was sitting next to like too big of a fan, so if you just set him next to there, it'd probably be good on him.
But yeah, when
Meow.
you like take off the costume, and he can't, and he's always like, "Say no, don't do it." And when you do it, he's all like full black, like full black outfit. That like only thing you really see is his like he has like a balaclava on, and only like reveals his eyes. He's like, "Please, you're gonna make the kids sad."
You
Why
hurt
are
the
you
man,
wearing
Ozzy.
all
You're
black?
gonna have
It's like
heat stroke.
it's like 85 degrees outside.
The kids must not know that I'm a person in a dinosaur costume.
All right, just cool yourself
This dude-
off.
this dude needs to work for Disney. He doesn't want to break character.
Yeah. I'm gonna go find the largest straw I can in a water bottle, like the biggest crazy straw possible.
Has
Oh, yeah.
multiple loop-de-loops.
Just like I get bags of ice and I'm putting them in the costume.
Oh, but yeah, you all do this, drag the guy back to his like little sitting place, have him like be like at the fans' direction. And James, you come back with the smoothies, and you see all this going on. Artemis, you're still eating popcorn, I assume, just watching this go on.
Oh no! After the game, she'd be helping.
All right, yeah, James, you come back with the smoothies, and you see all of this going on.
I hand one of the smoothies to the guy since it looks like he's about to collapse.
And everyone, you get your smoothies. when Edwin James comes back, and you see like an attendant walk up, and he goes, "Congratulations, you beat the terrifying Tyrannosaurus. Here's your prize." And like he hands you all this like plushie of like a better looking plushie that's supposed to be, you're guessing, this guy's T-Rex costume.
I like this. This is cool.
Oh, no, that's cool.
I put it in like my backpack with like its head sticking out.
Yeah, it's too bad you guys came in when the rest of the dinosaur volleyball team aren't here. They said that their homes were crushed by the big fight, but from what I remember, they don't even live near that area.
They just wanted an excuse to not have to wear that costume.
I love that there's a whole dinosaur volleyball.
Yeah, when do they
I love
play?
that.
I kind of want to watch them now.
Oh, they play every Fridays and on special games whenever a volleyball tournament pops up as part of a warm-up.
They're like the Harlem Globetrotters of volleyball teams.
They're really popular here, but a lot of the members keep trying to find excuses not to show up for some reason.
In my
Um,
head, I'm just like, I wonder why.
Probably
Be the
because
fa-
it's really hot and they are
Don't want
out
heat
here,
stroke.
and it doesn't seem like they get much of a break.
don't worry.
I'll tell you what. Is this person the coach?
It doesn't look like they're the coach. They're like this like lowly attendant. You don't even think the coach is even there if there is a coach.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you give this guy a break? You put on the outfit and go play around.
Oh, I'm not trained to be a volleyball player. They would know that I'm not the actual T-Rex.
Oh,
Oh my god.
so what you're saying is you've never played volleyball?
Yeah, I never played it. More of a water polo guy.
Mm,
I don't know. Dinosaur water polo would be really cool.
Oh, you know what? That is pretty cool. I'll talk to the manager of the beach about that. Maybe we'll have a water polo dino team.
Water polo in the ocean? I feel like that's yes.
logistically, that doesn't. You know what? Go for it.
Yeah, that's not our. Yeah,
I just look at Ozzy and go, so Tiki Bar?
is this guy feeling? Is this guy okay enough to be left alone, Ozzy?
I think so. I think he just needs to cool off.
I did give him my smoothie too, so hopefully that cools him off.
He's drinking your blueberry smoothie. He's just like, wow, this is really good. I should probably go and get some more of this. He just drinks it some more.
But yeah. Have a nice one, and I guess do your best to stay cool.
Yeah, I will.
Good game, man. I like hold out my fist for like fist bump.
Yeah, he fist bumps you. Story point.
So yeah, like James said, I think we should head to the Tiki Bar and then go on that walk down the beach and try to find that dinosaur footprint.
Alrighty, you guys head to the Tiki Bar. And or looking for that dinosaur footprint, correct?
Yeah, I think it's like the Tiki Bar. We'll do the Tiki Bar first, and then we'll from there head to the next thing.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So yeah,
I mean, if the footprint is on the way, we will look around for the stuff as we get there.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So everyone, roll me another alertness. And Artemis, what would you like to do? Help them out a little bit?
Yeah, just a little bit.
All right, that's an upshift.
And these rolls.
Oh,
not that one though.
Ooh boy. That is a crit, so that is a story point.
Yeah, that was Ozzy's really taken some like attention paying classes.
Head on a swivel.
Yeah, like maybe you stepped accidentally on the footprint.
But yeah, as you're walking around with your group, Cindy, Winston, and Christopher. Christopher has like the camera out and he's like walking around, like recording everyone, and he's like asking people questions, and then he returns back, and you're walking around looking, and Ozzy, as a group, you're on the lookout if you're gonna see the footprint first or the tiki bar first, and you see the footprint first. It's like in like this closed off like area, and you can see some people like taking photos of it and stuff like that.
Guys, I think it's over there. And I like start walking away.
Oh, you found it? Nice.
Yeah, so we walk over to it.
Yeah, as you walk over to it, you find like a nice spot where like there's not a lot of people in, and you can like look at it, and it appears to be very similar to a T-Rex's footprint, but it's sort of like small, like maybe like 3 times a regular person's footprint. It's pretty, it's not too small, but it's very noticeable. You see Christopher like point his camera towards it, and he goes, "Wow, look at that." Oh wait, this is probably like made up by the school, huh?
It's still cool.
Still cool looking, at least.
I mean, there were giant dinosaur robots. You can always hope.
That's true. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, very true.
But yeah, Artemis. When they start talking about this, this print, you recall that when you first got here with your coworkers and with Haley, that when they were setting it up, that the reef side, like the lifeguards, you heard them talking about it with you all, and it was actually made not by the school, but by something else. They're not quite sure. Is it a dinosaur? Maybe it's a creature, another one of the monsters running around. No one's sure. But since it was already there, the beach authorities were like, "Why don't we just like do it for the school?" And you're asked to keep quiet about it.
Interesting.
Well, you know what? I take a look at the footprint. What dinosaur is it supposed to be of?
You're roll me a let's see, smart skill. Roll me either a I think this is either culture or survival. So roll me either your culture or survival. If you have specialization in like dinosaurs or something, you can roll specialization.
Ah, damn it.
I would actually argue science for dinosaur. Since paleontology is a science.
Yeah, that could work. Yeah, if you wanted to do that.
Not to step in and overrule anything. I just pulled up my sheet.
Yeah, that is a possible thing. Yeah, but let's see. What'd you roll, Defner? Oof. You look at it.
Ouchies.
I don't know if that was an actual success, but I would want to know what type of dino it was.
It, strangely enough, as you, James Outer, you look at it, James, it looks like a dinosaur print. You're trying to rack your brain for anything out there that you can remember, but you can't quite remember an Alder. Judging from it, it appears to be not too big. It's not the size of a T-Rex, of course, not any of the big dinosaurs, but you think it's probably like maybe around a bit taller than a human. So you think like you're judging from the footprint and stuff and what you've learned about dinosaurs, you think that it could be possibly ridden. You're not sure. It's like it sounds like 2-3 times our average like person's height.
Hey, Rye.
Yeah.
Does that critical success count as a story point?
That one. So Alder didn't succeed fully on the check, but he was close enough
Okay.
for it. And that's what you gain from this, Alder, from just looking at the sprint.
Ozzy like just looks at it, has no idea what's happening, no idea what it is, and is like, well, whatever it is, I hope it's not running around right now. That would not be good.
I mean, there's not too many dinosaurs running around these days.
You say that.
I do, because the only dinosaurs that exist are the robot ones the Power Rangers have.
I've stopped allowing myself to be surprised.
Yeah, well, it is definitely a pretty big footprint. Well, whatever dinosaur it's supposed to be, at least it would be a pretty interesting one, I think. So
Yeah.
I guess Tiki Hut's next.
Make our way there.
All right. And with that, you all begin, led by Artemis, head to the Tiki Hut. And when you get there, there's like a line beginning to form at the different huts, which offer different types of food. And you could smell, those like some meat being glazed and sweetened, sort of like waft over you. You can smell the meats themselves. You can smell like corn being sort of grilled and cooked alongside it, and much more.
The paper said we needed to get a souvenir from this place.
Souvenir we shall get.
I mean, usually there's some sort of cup we can buy if we get a drink.
This
Oh,
is
true.
I am like standing around all this food. Ozzy is like, I need food now.
It's not even like 9 a.m. yet.
Smells too good.
The life of a ranger, you burn a lot of calories.
That's the truth.
Yeah, Artemis, you do know that as as an employee of Haley's Cafe, you get free food.
True, but she ain't gonna be eating all day.
Yeah, Ozzy was just get one of the food lines, probably for Haley's.
All right. How everyone else?
Alder will go to wherever they're taking beverage orders and try and look for some sort of souvenir we can get.
All right. Yeah, Alder, as you head over to like the beverage counter, you can see that on display is like, the usual cups, and then you got like the cool looking souvenir ones. There's like a T-Rex, say a Triceratops. You see ones that are branded after the original, like Dino Thunder Rangers. You don't see any that are Ancient Charge branded, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's probably gonna take a few months for that to happen.
At least, man. They have
We
like
gotta
a whole
local-
TV show. And
Look, we got to work on marketing. You know,
Yeah,
there's people
it's
we
gonna.
got to get in touch with. It's we got to
Yeah.
get the toys going.
Ooh, is there a
we just gotta get-
Brachiosaur one for when we
we
go
just-
back to that place we were at?
There is a Brachiosaurus.
If we have to get that cup now, then
It's always really funny. It's like 4 dinosaurs and then just a dragon.
Yeah.
seriously.
Just to be clear, though, this isn't for Dr. O. This is for somebody else.
And everyone knows who that somebody else is.
You can get one for Dr. Who too.
Yeah, and how about you, James? What do you want to do?
He's in the beverage one too. He wants a drink. He doesn't have a smoothie. He wasn't able to use a smoothie.
Yeah, you gave it to the dinosaur, dude. Yeah, how about you, Artemis?
She's just gonna be hanging around, just answering questions, making sure people get what they need. Because she's on the clock, so unless she's like actually taking a break, then she's just gonna keep working.
All right, yeah. Throughout this, everyone's getting either like souvenirs, drinks, food, or whatever. You're sort of answering questions by Christopher Artemis, the college student, the beanie on. He has the beanie on, and he has his camera, sort of like ask you questions about like this whole event and stuff like that. And you're answering it, as you've been. It's fairly easy. A lot of it's like general questions, stuff you were briefed on. And everyone, as you all get what you need and sort of come back together, report your
Ozzy has
findings.
just like a giant like styrofoam container full of food. There's like a half rack of ribs and a burger, fries and coleslaws.
Tons of food.
I'm guessing me and Alder both have a Brachiosaurus cup souvenir.
Yeah. And anything else you wanted to buy from that?
Hey, we need to give one to Oliver. What? Oh yeah, we need to give one to Dr. O and the guy in Dinosaur Planet or Dino World.
Yeah, Dino Earth.
Just don't say that part out loud.
Oh, it's in his head. That's in 100% in his head.
Like the other character that one time. Is that Ryan Reynolds?
Shut.
Is that Ryan Reynolds? Well, yeah, as you all come together with all your things, you sort of check that off your list. Off the list for getting a souvenir from the Tiki Hut.
Hey Ozzy, what was next on that list? As I like look at him like scarfing down food, to go, and he just picked up the piece of paper.
Yeah, I was gonna hand it to you.
All right, James,
This
you
paper is ruined.
the paper has like some food stains on it. It's still usable, and James, you look at it. So you got some stuff coming up. One is walking along the sort of what they call like a coastal-ish region where there's like a ton of rocks, and the tide comes up, and when it's up, right, you can't really walk down into it. But when it goes down, you can walk down and look at all like the sea creatures down there. And it says for there in that area, when the tide is high, to go and look for X marks the spot. And when the tide goes down to find, and it shows you this like really black and white, terrible looking quality picture of like a dinosaur bone, like buried in the sand. Retrieve this and mark it down. And then there's another one next to it that's also looking around for what appears to be some sort of like dinosaur statue in that same area.
Okay.
Then there's another one where it asks you to go paragliding.
Okay. Since it's still morning, is it low tide?
Currently, yeah.
I'm having deja vu with all these pictures and directions.
Let's start heading towards the rocks and find this dinosaur bone, I guess.
Ink is expensive. Ink and paper
yes,
are
it is.
Hell, man, yeah. All right, James, you have the paper. Ozzy is scarfing down the food. What do you think is the best option?
Since it's still low tide, he wants to find the dinosaur bone. He doesn't want to do the X marks the spot thing when it's high tide.
You're just gonna try and search for it?
Well, no, he's gonna take the group with him. He's gonna say, "Hey, how about we? Since it's still low tide, how about we try to find this dinosaur bone near the rocks?"
Ozzy will just like nod with like the burger in his mouth.
You really know how to ruin the fun of a treasure hunt, James.
Dinosaur bone.
All right, is that your choice?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
He's taking his to-go plate and just eating it. right
Yeah,
as
he has
well.
the giant to-go plate. It's in the double XL, like, carton. Fits so much in there. Yeah, Artemis, you.
I swear, Ozzy, if you drop that and you don't pick it up, you and I are gonna have words.
Ozzy backs up and is like, "Gotcha."
Protect the planet, Captain Planet.
No, I fully. You see, like he's wearing his like jean jacket around his waist, and you see like on the arms a patch that says like, "Don't litter."
Give a hoot, don't pollute.
Yes, and with this, Artemis, you lead them towards that coastal area of the beach. When you arrive there, you see some other students like there, and it's low tide, as you correctly predicted, James. As you sort of like get up to the top where all the rocks are, and there's like little like pathways you can go down, little spots where you can see there's like crabs skittering away, fish like following where the water is, lots of seashells.
Artemis is kicking off her shoes, and rolling up whatever like pants and or whatever she has to wear, and just standing in the water while they go do them. Why they go do their thing.
All right, let's see. And you guys were searching for the bones, and Artemis is out there having fun by herself for a bit. On the clock.
Yep. No,
This is-
no help this time.
No hope. This
Supervising.
this is their thing. Yeah.
This is my
Runaway
job.
bones. Trying to
Supervise.
find this bone.
So yeah, this can be survival or alertness.
I will go for this one.
I guess this is just how James's roles are going to be this session. I guess.
James is busy.
He is busy. He is chasing some crabs on the rocks, apparently.
Ozzy's like,
That was your like have the thing, and you're like leader. I have to be the leader now. Ozzy's busy. Lead.
He saw a distraction and went, ooh, shiny.
Yeah, Alder, Ozzy, you find the area where you're supposed to be looking for bones, and you just go down there. You know, roll up your sleeves, and you're wearing pants. Roll that up, take off your shoes, and go in. We're in low tide. It's kind of mushy still. There's some like deposits of water that haven't fully like gone out with it. And there's like crap stuff. You begin searching and searching, and you do find a bone. Very stereotypical bone. You think it's also biodegradable. And yeah,
The Flintstones have been here.
yes. Yes, and Artemis says
"Dabba
you're
dabba do."
yeah.
Hey, don't be mad. You were the Flintstones last time we played and eating dinosaurs. So don't judge.
Oh yeah, Artemis, you're like supervising all of this, and James, you just run off and get distracted by like a family of crabs scurrying away, and you go up to the
Let's
edge.
be clear on this supervision.
In quotations. Yes, James, you get distracted and run off, and you go to the edge of like the rocky area where the rest of it is just like water and low tide, and you think you see something in the water.
Ooh, nice. I found something. Probably not what we were needed for, but hey, it's something.
It's moving.
Ooh.
Don't go too far.
James.
I sit down on the rocks and I like look at what the moving object is and see if it does anything different. If not, he's probably gonna head back with the group.
Yeah, it's moving around, going deep, coming back up.
Is it just following the flow of the tide?
It's not. It looks like it's looking for something.
Huh. What kind of like animal does it look like? Like a octopus, fish?
You're not sure. It's in that part of the water where, like, when you look down, it gets like distorted by water displacement and from how the light's hitting it. It appears to be all black.
James is about to be that kid with a stick poking a jellyfish in a puddle, isn't he?
My thought was more he was going to be one of the opening people from Jaws, but
Nah, he's just sitting down watching this, being distracted.
Yeah, everyone after Ozzy Alder, after you find the bone or the biodegradable bone, you see just James just sitting there, distracted, not looking for anything. He's just sitting there on the rock, looking.
He probably
James?
like, you see his eyes like tracking the water, tracking the water, seeing this like black thing. Well, you actually probably don't see the black thing, but
Earth to James.
I'm like looking where he's looking.
Yeah, it's a dude snorkeling.
I fucking knew it.
James is so distracted though; he's just like looking at it, like, what can it be? So
It's just a
intently.
guy.
It's just God, I love rolling such low rolls.
Failure is pretty much the best part of RPGs.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
It's like insanely high stealth rolls when the DM's just like, you disappear, and then like a low roll where it's like, you think you know this.
No, they're extremely low stealth rolls.
Let's talk about the dice rolls that told the story last night.
But yeah, as like I see them that they're done, I'm like, oh, you guys are done.
I hand him the Flintstone dinosaur bone.
Ooh. And I pull out my phone and like take a picture of it.
As you take a picture of it, the snorkeling person rises to the surface, comes out. You see him like take off his mask, and you hear Dr. O's voice, and he goes, "Hey everyone, how's the treasure hunt going?"
Ozzy fully like
Holy shit!
drops his food.
Oh no!
Just said holy shit as like he jumps up and like drops the dinosaur bone.
He quickly picks it up because he doesn't want Artemis to get mad at him. But he's like, "Oh my, you can't do that, man."
Oh yeah, he's on like the lower area of the rock. He's like, his arms on, and he's like, "Oh, sorry about that. Didn't know you guys were that skittish." So how's the treasure hunt going?
Found the bone as I like picked the bone back up.
Oh, pretty good so far.
They've done so with very little help from the people that know what they're doing.
Yeah, I just look at him and go, I was watching Oliver, Dr. O snorkel. Huh.
Well, what did you think I was? He says towards you, James.
I don't know, maybe an octopus, something more fish-like.
Ozzy's just fully looking at him like, what?
I don't know.
He goes, well, it's good to hear that you're having good progress on your treasure hunt. I'm on my own little treasure hunt on my own. He goes,
oh, that's good.
Did you find anything interesting, Dr. Oliver?
a couple school fishes, some shells. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but if it is, I'll tell you all about it. And the class, maybe.
See? All right. Well, we need to continue on our rest of our scavenger hunt.
Definitely let us know if you find anything too interesting.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, is like, are you looking for anything in particular?
Yeah, he goes, I'm not sure if it's here though. He goes, that's the issue. But I'm having fun snorkeling. You guys should try it. I think it's also on your paper too.
That does sound interesting. I did just I took a little walk inside the water, and the water felt nice and cool on this warm day.
It's gonna get even hotter, guys, so make sure you stay hydrated.
We are.
On your way back in, if you're going back to town later, make sure you check on that dinosaur dude. He's the only one here, apparently.
Yeah, he got a little overheated.
Oh, you mean the volleyball guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Once I get back up, I'll check up on him to see if anyone else is challenging him.
Well, have a good swim.
Yeah. All right. Well, see you out there.
All right, see you all out there. And Dr. O like puts back on his his mask, and then he like goes up and goes, bam, right back into the water.
Yeah.
Guys, did Deadpool just swim away from here?
Shut it. Oh.
James, what was next on there? Some sort of statue?
Yeah, there's supposed to be a statue near here, near the rocks, so I guess we should also look for that.
Oh, excuse me.
Sorry, did somebody ask me a question? I was answering a question here.
No. We're deciding on the next thing we need to do, and we decided on looking for a statue that's near the rocks.
Yeah, it's supposed to be near here.
It
All
can't
right.
run very far.
Yeah, it's stationary.
I don't.
It
I
has
did.
camouflage.
But
It's
yeah,
definitely not going to be extremely obvious to everyone else except for James.
I mean, normally you're the one who sees everything while Ozzy and I are busy not looking at anything, so...
Nah, this is true. This is a reversal of roles today, and I don't know what's going on. It's frankly terrifying.
Hey, I know when I roll, when it's important, it'll count, maybe, possibly.
but yeah, you guys all began setting out to look for this dino statue, and it's not too hard actually. There's like when you go off, from this area, you see that there's a sort of like ascending sort of cliff area with a path that you could go up to. And you begin exploring that, and when you reach the top with Artemis, you see it like on like the edge of the cliff, situated as this really goofy looking like dino statue.
Now,
Oh my god, guys!
I don't
get a
know what I was
picture of me.
expecting,
I'm
actually.
gonna pretend to be afraid of me.
So I'll
Oh,
get it
totally.
recorded. Christopher says he like, runs up.
yeah.
If Christopher...
James definitely takes a picture of it too, or him. He's getting fake scared.
I'm just going to try and make sure that Christopher doesn't fall off the hill somehow.
Are you like standing behind him so he doesn't trip?
Yes.
Yeah, as y'all like take your turns, take pictures of it or messing around the statue. The statue is pretty goofy looking. Like it's like a cartoon sort of like caricature of what an actual like T-Rex would be, and it's like the funniest thing ever.
And they got this like so wrong. Like,
He even has like big ol' eyes. Hey, they got the stubby arms right at least.
T-Rex is all over the planet. If they were still be alive, would be like, not the stubby arms.
They could, if they could have only given themselves a round of applause.
Oh my, oh my god. Yeah, you sort of like walk away from this from the statue, head back down. You can see that it's getting a bit more warmer now. It's getting close to the to noon.
Hey, maybe we should do the snorkeling one.
Oh, I was gonna go with the hang gliding one, but
You can do the hang gliding one, I guess. We can do that one first.
I'd be down for either. This heat is killing me.
Yeah, let's do hang gliding first, and then do scuba diving. Or not scuba, snorkeling.
Snorkel.
I
Yeah.
mean, if they have scuba diving too.
Yeah, James, on the paper, you double check it, and there is snorkeling and scuba diving. There's also boating.
Oh. Boating?
Yeah, you do know on the beach there is like a little section, like there's a section where you can like rent out boats.
Huh. But yeah, we have Artemis lead us towards the hang gliding section.
All right, so yeah, Artemis, you lead them, back through the beach, and it's getting warmer, it's getting hotter. There's more people arriving now, tourists and residents of the reef side, and you go around the long way to go up this like side on the beach where there's this giant cliff, very wide space, and you see lots of people there, and you see people like setting up hang gliders, and you see like the professional workers there who specialize in this, or like instructing people how to do it and stuff. And they have like the actual like, so like it's a two-seater, so you got the person in the back, you got the actual driver in the front. And there's also like the single person hang gliders as well.
All right, let's who's not terrified of heights?
I mean, I'm fine.
I'm more worried of crashing it than the height part.
Do we all just want to try this out?
Oh, I'll definitely be jumping on one.
Yeah, I mean, you can go on a secondary with one of us if you want, James.
That's a good idea.
James. All right.
I mean, hey, the last time I tried to drive something, I went backwards on the track.
You're griefing everyone in that online game.
They're still looking for you.
Yeah, they're still looking for you. They're on the lookout.
This blue race car is on at large.
All right. So everyone, you begin renting out the paragliders. You know, James, you know, you're in a two-seater because you're scared. You get a brief like instruction on how to do so. Basically, the goal here is to not land in the water, but to land at the marked area with the bullseye there successfully. And since you're a Rusai student, once you make it down there, you will get a souvenir to mark that you participated.
Awesome. Do we also have snowboards to put on our feet for when we land?
What? As like James looks at him?
It's a thing I had heard Dr. O talk about once. Don't worry.
I think that was parachuting. Different sport altogether.
Yeah, as you all saddle up and get ready to go, James, who are you double teaming with?
He'll go with Alder.
All right.
Yeah, you get the double seat one with Alder. You're all out basically like lined up, ready to go, ready to get pushed in the paraglide. And basically the instructor guy is giving you all like instructions on how to operate this safely and to not freak out. And they ask you, all right, everyone, you're ready to go.
I put a thumbs up.
Let's do it.
Epic rock music starts playing in the background.
Dun, 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 dun. And then you all put your like from behind, you're all like sort of like pushed, and you're given a running start, and then you sort of hop off the edge side of the cliff and begin paragliding down All right, everyone, give me driving checks.
I knew it.
Are you guys cool if I use a story point to give myself a D2 in this?
Hey, how
Go
about
for it.
everyone is more than willing to use story points? Whoever wants it, say it.
Sure, I'll take an edge to make sure we don't crash.
Heck no, I don't want to. I want to take my rolls. This is not
What?
combat. Let's go.
Oh my goodness.
All right. So, as the alder, you all are like trying to like follow the instructions given to you as you paraglide down safely. You see other people paragliding. Alder, as you're paragliding down, you have James with you, and then you see Artemis just like fly past you. And Artemis, you're having like some trouble like maneuvering this thing properly. It's like you see the wires are getting tangled, and you almost like smash into Alder midair. In fact, since you're behind, it's you who gets the close call, James.
Oh, I probably tuck my legs when I see that happen.
You're like, oh! And as you're descending down Artemis, you're like going like erratic patterns and like like moving, weaving, bobbing and weaving in between Ozzy, who's like doing an excellent job at like avoiding you in Alder. You're everything's mostly smooth besides trying to avoid Artemis. And when you get down next to the bullseye, it's sort of next to the beach, so you see there's like some cool water. And Ozzy in particular, you hit like bullseye, like straight center water. You're kind of off on like the third-ish ring, and Artemis, you just go in. Just like land as you glide, you sort of like go on like a sort of a screeching-ish halt. As like when you land, your seat like sort of scrapes along like the sand. It's bounces you back up, bounces you back down, up, down, up, down. And you sort of like land on like the outskirts of the bullseye with people like just jumping out of the way as you come in.
Ooh, today's not my day, huh?
You okay, Artemis?
Oh, I'm fine. Look,
Wait, that was Artemis in the white one?
Indeed. Sometimes we all have off days.
Well, I'm
mean-
glad you're okay, Artemis.
Indeed.
But yeah, when you all land, you all are helped out of your harnesses, out of the paraglider, and one of the instructors walks up and starts handing you all prizes. He's like, "Wow, you guys are pretty good."
Huh.
First place gets the pterodactyl plushie. He hands it to you, Ozzy.
Hey, good job, Ozzy.
Puts it in his backpack.
Now there's two heads poking
Out of
out.
Yeah, there's two heads poking out. Artemis, you're given like this like paragliding like figure in like a box. And Alder and James, you're the both of you're given like this cloud plushy thing. A smiley face.
Hey, it'll be a very nice pillow to have.
I figured you were gonna use it to make like a Mario diorama.
Yeah, it's like palm in your hand. It's not. You didn't get an actual pillow, James.
Oh, it's a tiny thing. Oh, yeah, it'd probably be on my probably on top of one of my consoles then, just to look cool.
And with that, you have finished the paragliding section.
Yeah,
Now we go snorkeling.
circle time.
I would like to
mean-
establish that before they went paragliding, James threw the not James, Ozzy
yes.
threw the styrofoam away from his food.
That's good.
Artemis, you feeling up for scuba or snorkeling next?
Oh, of course, I'm not going to let a little thing like a bad landing to get me down.
I mean, you walked away from it, so
Of course.
Yeah, we start heading to the snorkeling.
Yee.
Yeah, when you reach that section, you see Dr. O like come out, like just like come out, and he's like he has on like the black suit and everything, but you see he has on like a full on air tank now, like double sets. He has like a bunch of glee gear. He has like a watch on, some other stuff, and he goes, "Oh, hey everyone! Didn't think you guys would be here so early. It's almost
You found what
almost
you were
lunch."
looking for?
No, not yet. That's why I'm gonna go scuba diving next.
Well, we just finished the paragliding one, so we just came here.
Ah, care to join me? Care to join your professor on a scuba diving trip?
Love to.
Sure, I've never been on it, so this would be interesting.
sure. If everyone else is going, we might as well, right?
Artemis, you want to come along? Deep water diving?
Absolutely.
To Cindy, Chris, and Winston.
They go,
You guys want to come too?
I don't think my camera is waterproof.
What? Yeah,
Oh,
I'd leave the camera in a safe place.
Yeah, probably
Or
put up
maybe
in
like you guys like do something else on the scavenger hunt list while we're down there,
You know
and we'll
that's
meet up with you later.
that's a great idea, Cindy responds. All right, everyone. We'll leave the scuba diving water stuff to them while we go and look at the other stuff. What James, can I have that list, please?
yes, and I hand her over the list so that she can figure out what she wants to do with her group.
Okay, where should we meet up?
By the food.
Yeah, probably by the food.
We'll definitely be hungry if we're doing this, and then right after snorkeling.
All right, sounds like a good idea. Okay, let's go, Christopher, Winston, and with that, the three of them trudge off.
Make sure you guys drink plenty of water out there.
Make sure you get enough air.
That's what the tanks are for.
Just like calling back and forth across the beach.
Unless they're filled with helium.
Oh
That would be bad.
no!
Yeah, that'd be oof.
That would be somebody
Actually,
murdering.
Actually, I think deep water scuba divers do have an oxygen helium mix in their
I think it's oxygen and nitrogen.
Oh, no, I think nitrogen is the one that gives them like the nitrogen bubbles, which will kill them. So I
Oh.
think it's helium.
All right, I don't know who to believe anymore.
Let's just follow Dr. O down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are basically given like brief instructions, like instructions to how to safely put everything on, make sure you're going, if you're how to swim, and if anything goes wrong, everyone's going to head up at the same time. Stuff
It's
like that.
helium.
Scuba diving is very, very dangerous, and if they go deep enough, if someone thinks something is wrong, or that everyone's going to head back up, there have been reports of scuba divers overestimating their abilities, either it's running out of oxygen in their tanks or getting stuck somewhere and not getting out in time.
Yeah.
And with that, you're starting to get geared up, you rent everything. Very affordable. You get your watches to measure time, how much oxygen is left. And you all are sort of like, since you guys are mostly first-time divers, I'm sure. You have like this little nice lifeline on your belts that connect you to Dr. O.
I turned to Doctor. I was like, "You done this before?"
No, that's plenty of times actually in my youth.
You did a lot in your youth.
Yeah. I keep getting told by my wife that I need more black in my wardrobe as well, but I'm too much green. And Dr. O did come here wearing green khakis, green jacket, and a green hat.
Nice.
You do have quite a lot of
Well,
green.
And besides, black on a day like today probably would not be the best option.
Yeah, I would have
Well,
went with some.
That's why I prefer white.
You're not wrong about that. All right, everyone ready?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, and you see Doctor will put on like the mask, put on the mouthpiece for the oxygen. You see him in just his time. Gives you all the thumbs up, and then he flops down into the water, off the edge of the I'm blanking on the
Boat.
the little boat you guys are on. It takes you out a little bit out further from the beach, off the boat's edge, and he waits for y'all to go in before he swims deeper.
I mean, yeah, let's put on our little mouthpiece and goggles there and jump in after him.
Can we when we're under? Can we talk to each other?
I don't think so. I don't think we have power armor, scuba diving gear yet.
Yeah, I believe it's just hand signs.
It's all hand signs.
Theoretically, if we morphed, we could.
Yeah, if you
No
morph,
bigger.
you could, but it's like
Our
hand
power
signs.
suits are amphibious.
Yeah, Artemis puts on mask, eye cover, and just falls backwards.
Yep. Ozzy follows after her.
Yeah, in this particular part of where you're going deeper, you're following on like swimming Dr. O, and you eventually reach like this entrance, like this cave sort of entrance, like that leads straight down. And you see Dr. O stop and do a hand sign, tell you that this is the place where everyone's gonna go. Then he begins
Follow him.
Yeah, he begins swimming after he tells everyone this, and you gotta start following him.
Yeah. We going down.
Alrighty, everyone. Make me. Let's see, this would be make me a brawn check with an upshift, since you are being helped by Dr. O.
Into not looking this at a snag.
Yeah, but with the upshift, at least it's with the D2.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm just on a roll today.
Yes, you are.
Ozzy and the high rolls. Ooh, Artemis got a 15 too.
Oof.
Oh.
No.
All right.
It looks like Ozzy's helping Alder out.
Someone's the caboose.
Sounds the caboose, yeah. As you're all like going down into this cave, you go deeper and deeper. You still have plenty of time left on your oxygen. And as you're going deeper, Alder, you're sort of like falling behind a bit. You're getting a bit tired. You're not used to like swimming, especially not like this type of swimming, scuba diving. And so
Definitely true.
yeah, so everyone, you still make decent time, but you lose a little bit of time helping Alder out, especially you, James, because I think you're like the last-ish in line, this Congo line. Eventually, as you go in deeper, eventually you merge out, like you swim along like this, like it eventually stops going down and splits off into like several different like pathways. And you see Doctor will go through one, and as he swims, you follow him, and eventually y'all like eventually the pathway leads up, and you guys all follow Dr. O and you swim up, and that's when you all emerge out, to the top of the water. And all around you is this giant cavernous area. And
Whoa.
yeah, Dr. O takes off his mouthpiece and he goes, "Is this the place?"
Is it dark or light?
It's very dark, and Dr. O turns on, has his little flashlight attached to his head, little light thingy. You all have it too. All right. Yeah, and he goes, "All right, everyone, let's get on top. Assess the surroundings."
Whoa. As I start looking around. This cave is still underwater though, right?
Yeah,
What
same. I'll
are-
start looking around.
What are we looking for, Dr. O?
All right, now that we're away from everyone, and this pertains also to the treasure hunt. Not really. You see him clamber off onto like a ledge, and it gives way to ground. And you see him being sticking up the oxygen tank, taking it off and putting it next to it as he takes off the heavy gear, and he has a water sort of backpack on him that he takes off as well. I want to get off that heavy gear. I don't think we're gonna be encountering too much water.
Artemis has already started when she started looking around to lose the heavy stuff.
Yeah, you sort of put up a makeshift camp. Doctor has this giant duffel bag out on his back. And he unzips it and he begins putting stuff out, and it's all very high tech gear. And on it you can see it's Ethan's company. It's begins setting up a little mini camp of all this high tech stuff. You guys have seen Spy Kids, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
we've all seen Spy Kids.
So it's that sort of when they do
No.
that. Oh gosh,
Wait, really?
So Spy Kids.
That was after my time.
yeah.
Me
So
as well.
yeah, so Spy Kids. So Spy Kids basically they have it's basically this whole thing where they're spies and they're kids, right? They're young, and they have
Yeah.
all this tech. They had a submarine in one of the movies that could do crazy stuff, set up mini perimeters. It was
So mini James Bond.
mini James Bonding it, yes. So you
Got
see
it.
Dr. O just taking this stuff out, putting it together, setting up a mini perimeter. He gets this computer and he puts it up on a stand. And there's this little radar dish that's circling around as he attaches it to a generator. He goes, "All right, guys. So part of the main objective here was supposed to be a regular treasure hunt. That was until Ethan detected signs of an energy source near here.
What kind of
Oh.
energy source?
Dino eggs."
What?
Like dinosaur eggs, like real ones?
So back when when the Dino Thunder team was still together and fighting Mesogog, we gained access to new Zords, gained access to the new Raptor Riders and the Raptor Cycles. He goes, "We think this might be something similar. Though with Mesogog gone, all the experiments gone, it might be one of our leftover experiments that we never founded. So we need to
Oh.
find it before someone else does, and we have a mess on our hands, right?"
Yeah, I see that. So I guess
Especially
this
with
site
these,
is gonna help us locate these eggs.
Well, the energy readings were coming from these caves, and so Ethan and I decided to go. Well, I decided to go and search for this, but since everyone else is here, he goes, "I thought I might as well tell you, since want you to enjoy your vacation as much as possible before we actually did some jobs. It shouldn't be too hard, though, considering where we currently are. Either the currents must have moved them into the caves, or something else must have did. Though they haven't moved, if my Ethan's calculations are correct, in a very long while."
I'm
If ever.
assuming you told Haley so she knows that I am down here.
Yeah, you're still on the clock, so this is helping us out. But yeah, Haley should be perfectly fine with all this.
I look at the I could feel the tension in that sentence.
could cut it with a knife.
Anyways, let's find these dino eggs.
Do we have anything to look for the energy signatures, or are we just going off what we see?
Ethan was managed to reverse engineer some of the old tech we had with Dino Thunder, including this energy signature checker, and he pulls out of the duffel bag this giant handheld device. It's a bit old, but it still works. We only have one of it though.
Basically, just think of him as pulling out a big Zach Morris telephone, and nowadays.
Is it the radar thing?
Yeah, it's a little like a radar dish, yeah, attached to it.
Actually, Artemis, couldn't your Morpher Zord, whatever that voice was, detect something when we were out last time too?
Yeah, he was able to listen and help us in the morphing grid. He usually stays quiet. We'll see if he's awake. She pulls out her morpher.
Yeah, you activate your morpher, and your morpher fully materializes, and as you do so, everyone, your morphers all initialize as well, and they all begin talking at the same time, like super excited. So we have Ozzy. When your morpher initializes, you hear me speaking back to you, and he goes, "Hey Oz, long time no see. What are we doing today?" And then James, yours goes, "I don't want to do anything." And Alder, yours goes, "Come on, guys, we have to do this. This is our thing." And of course, Artemis, yours activates, and he goes, "All right, we're back in action, huh? What do we gotta do?"
I just go, whoa, 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 whoa! Mine speaks now.
Well, I mean, I would assume so. Did it not speak before?
No, not even a little bit.
Interesting. Anyway, we're looking for, what did you say, Dr. Oliver? Dino eggs?
Yeah, dino eggs.
Dino eggs. Can you sense them around here?
Unfortunately, I can't. We now have a morphing grid. However, I do see whatever you point me towards, and you're in a cave. Yeah, we're in a cave. You hear Ozzy, your thing goes, and no one goes, somewhere in a cave. Are we going cave climbing? You hear yours say, James, and Alder, yours goes, "Come on, we gotta toughen up. What are you, babies?"
Okay, so old technology it is. James, you think you can fire that thing up and lead us?
Hey, right. I'm guessing it's a technology check.
That is a technology check.
Is it specialized in grid tech?
This is grid tech, yes.
Okay.
God, I can't wait for James and Dusty to meet. We are going to nerd out so much.
Hmm. Do I want to spend a story point to give myself edge?
Go for it. Have fun.
Or an idea point.
Oh wait, I forgot there was a. God damn it!
You're welcome.
Eureka. That's what I called it.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend my idea point and give myself edge. Forgot about those.
You mean
Oop.
one? You should have two now,
I mean, 2.
but you only need one.
Yeah. Oop.
Damn.
Hey! Oh, it's not a crit though.
No, but still a good roll.
Very good roll.
But yeah, as you activate it, it does like a little ping as it turns on, and it goes to the whole like OS, like reads through the OS, reads through the specifications, it goes in and it turns up into the radar screen, and it begins circling around. You see energy readings nearby. So you're gonna have to walk.
I just go, wow, this is. As he just goes, man, this is pretty old.
It's had some mild adjustments made to it by Ethan since then.
True. But I mean, hey, it does perfectly. I know. I at least know where they're at.
Yeah. Lead the way, James.
Yeah, and I start walking towards it. I guess. Yeah, trying to find. Just walking towards the energy source, getting closer and closer to it.
As you begin walking towards the source of where it's pointing, where the energy source is, the camera pans out as the waters around the cave. Something swims in it. As we end the session there. Alrighty, everyone. Thank you for coming to Power Rangers Ancient Charge 5-1 Ancient Beach.
Ancient Beach.
Each episode.
Yeah. First beach episode, baby.
Baby. Alright, thank you all for coming to watch. This is us signing out. We usually always, whenever something doesn't happen, that doesn't cause the session to happen, we stream on Sunday at 6 p.m. PST every Sunday. So come and watch us then. Thank you all for coming to watch. Everyone, let's say goodbye to our viewers.
Next week.
Don't forget crossover month. Crossovers are amazing.
All right, yeah,
the
this
first
is
one was last night.
crossover month
Awesome
indeed.
time.
Yep, every Saturday.
Every Saturday this month. Be there or be squared. And also be on the lookout
check
for
them out.
next Saturday's crossover. That's where I'll be GMing. That's going to be a fun one.
Nice.
Rise evil laugh.
Yeah, that is going to be a time, it sounds like then.
I'm definitely watching that one because I'm not in it.
Alrighty, everyone. We're in the stream now. Thank you all. Come see us next time.
Bye.